Hey there. You know, how's it going? Cadenmon here. Hey, Capsule Monsters. Here I am with my top 10 favorite Pokemon. Remember, my opinion, not yours. If you disagree with me, leave your list in the comments below and do not give me hate comments and dislike because you do not agree with my list. Well, let's get rolling, started then. Okay, so coming in at number 10 is the almighty Staraptor. Staraptor is awesome. Staraptor looks cool. Staraptor is strong. I wish I could describe him more, but that's really the reason. Okay, I shouldn't do that. That's horrible. It's horrible. It's just a disgrace. A disgrace to my favorite Pokemon who will be revealed at the end of this video. Well, anyway, well, let's move on then. So number 9 goes to Bisharp. I don't know what it is about Bisharp. I always end up having him on my team. Just somehow I always end up having him. Like, I'll just be, for example, playing Nuzlocke, and he'll, like, a Polynard will be my first encounter, and I won't want to use him, but when I catch him, I'll just take a look at him, and he just, adamant 6 IV, and I just have to put him on my team, and Blaziken is just power. I mean, Blaziken, what? I'm going crazy. Bisharp is just power. Oh my god, I'm messing up all my words. I'm messing up all the words. All of the words, I say. Anyway, let's get going. Number 8 is going to be Septile. Septile is awesome. The 3rd gen starters are awesome. Life is awesome. I don't know, but when I think of a ninja in Pokemon, most people think of Koga or Greninja or something like that, but I just think of Septile. I don't know, I just love Septile. I wish I could say more about these Pokemon, but that's just the reason I like them. They're just awesome. He is just, I don't even know what to say. I just cannot find the words to describe him. Septile is just awesome. Anyway, moving along here, at number 7 we have, I don't know if you could hear any of what I just said. What I just said was moving along here, but at number 7 we have the one, the only, another starter, though. There are a couple starters on this list. Alligator! Like what I said about the 3rd gen starters, the 2nd gen starters are also awesome. And whenever I have the chance to pick up a Totodile or a Croconaw or a Alligator, I'll do it. I don't even know why Alligator's in NU. He has so much power, like Dragon Dance, Waterfall. I'm pretty sure he gets Aqua Jet. I'm not even sure. He learns almost all the Fangs. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. I'm almost positive he doesn't learn Fire Fang. And I think he doesn't learn Thunder Fang, but I'm not sure. But for Alligator is just awesome. 1 second. Sorry about that. So unprofessional, I know. I'm very sorry to you know, I'm sorry. Anyway, moving along. Number 6 spot, Garchomp. Garchomp is so fun to use competitively. I always use him on my X and Y team, especially Mega Garchomp. Earthquake, Dragon Claw, everything to the face, and they will be wrecked. They will be wrecked. I can perfectly imagine Mega Garchomp and Ubers. I can perfectly imagine that. But he's not, which is cool. Well, oh my god, I really, really hate to say this again, but I like him because he's cool. I like him because he's cool. That's all I can say right now. I'm very sorry about this. I did not plan this out at all. I just kind of made, this, and I kind of just, recorded it, and I just chose all the Pokemon I was gonna put. Didn't even think of reasons. Just put them, and now I'm kind of just winging it or YOLOing it or whatever you want to say. Anyway, moving along. Number 5, we have Cloyster. Cloyster, so much power. Skill Link, Rock Blast, bye-bye Talonflames, Mega Charizards. Get out of my house. Icicle Spear, I think that hits multiple times, not even sure. Ice Shard. Just power. Sorry, I have the worst reasonings, but all I can say here. That is all I can say. The number 4 spot rightfully belongs to Heracross. He was actually my number 1 for a while. He was my number 4 for a while. He was my number 1 for a really long time. And then the Pokemon who's at number 3 right now was my number 1 for like a month. And then the Pokemon who's at number 2 right now was like my favorite for like a week. And then the Pokemon number 1 has been my favorite for like a while. But Heracross was definitely my favorite for the longest. So much power. So much power. Sorry. And I love using him competitively. Megahorn, get wrecked. First gen bug types, they sucked. There was really nothing for them. There are a couple of cool ones like Pinsir and Scyther, but who were decent Pokemon, but just no good bug type moves whatsoever. And just their bug typing, if they had been another type, they would have been used 10 times more. Just they were decent. Scyther and Pinsir were decent bug types. They didn't have any decent moves, and bug types were simply horrible. Now we have tons of good bug types like Scolipede and whatnot. But then, Arceus bug, whatever. But then, second generation started the trend of decently good bug types with Heracross. So much power. Megahorn, everything in the face, and so much power. Heracross is just awesome. Just awesome. Simply awesome. Now the number 3 spot, Pokemon, was my favorite for about a month after Heracross, was Houndoom. When I was going through the Johto region, I did pick up a Heracross, and that's why I loved him so much. But I saw Houndoom a couple of times. Like, I knew he existed, and I thought he had a cool design, but I just never used him. Then the second I did, he went from, like, number 15 straight to number 1. So he's only at number 1 for about a week, and then he got brought to number 2. For, like, a month, he was only number 1, and then he got brought to number 2 for like a week, and then to number 3 for like as long as it's been. Still on number 3. Houndoom is an awesome design. He's awesome. He's just awesome. I do like Mega Houndoom. Personally, I don't know which I like more, Mega Houndoom or regular Houndoom. I'll just say it's a tie. Anyway, Houndoom is just powerful. Awesome design, decent stats. Not the best Pokemon, but not the worst one either. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Number 2 spot, Pokemon who is my favorite for about a week, is Charizard. I'm sorry, I know Charizard is mega overrated, but really? Can you blame me for liking a giant fire-breathing flying salamander? Come on. Come on. He was only my number 1 for about a week until I just realized how much better my number 1 now is. Yeah, but Charizard. Especially in the anime. Charizard in the anime was just awesome. He was the only Pokemon in Ash's team that was actually powerful and never really. Well, I'm not sure. I'm probably getting this horribly wrong. He probably lost to like a Dunsparce or something somewhere in there. But as far as I know about the anime, he was the only Pokemon in Ash's team that was strong and did good stuff for Ash, but unlike Pikachu, never lost to anything like a level 5 Snivy. Charizard is just awesome. Now for the one you've all been waiting for. Number 1 is Blaziken. Blaziken? Let me just take a brief summary about Blaziken. I need to give you a brief summary. Blaziken is better than you. Blaziken is God. Arceus means nothing. Blaziken is love. Blaziken is life. Blaziken is better than you are. Blaziken. Blaziken is quite a brave bird. He will blitz your flare. Gosh, horrible joke. Blaziken, ban to Ubers. Mega Blaziken, double ban to Ubers. Blaziken, speed boost. Blaziken, brave bird, flare blitz, protect with speed, blah blah. Blaziken. Yeah. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share, blah, 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 yippity, bloppa, bloppa. Anyway, peace out. See you soon enough. Bye.